Wow. First honor. Hello, good evening, namaskaram, Tita Sarita. Ang first honor mo naman tonight, I know na miss mo yan last week. Share muna natin live video. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait lang. Wow, the Princess of Mega World. Hello, good evening. Ang aga-aga ni Princess of Mega World, Rain. Hello, good evening. And Ariana Grande. Hello, Ariana Grande. Andyan ka na naman. Medyo iba yung view natin for tonight. And this is gonna be another, syempre para iba-iba tayo lagi ng setting. Si Baby he prepared this side ng bahay na dapat anywhere sa namin sa house namin pwede sana, so binibuild up namin yung sides each time, and this is now ito muna yung para maiba-iba yung setting natin. Sandali, sinishare ko lang kasi I'm so excited because may lucky winner tayo na mananalo ng South Sea na bracelet for yung raffle natin. Magra-raffle kasi tayo tonight. Okay, so share nyo na yung live video. Marami tayong prizes to be given away for tonight. Teka. Ayan, okay. Yan. Kamusta? Mabuti. Thanks for asking, Ariana. Naging busy la. Actually, tonight is still, kaya kami wala last weekend. It is because we are celebrating a 9-day Hindu festivity, which is one of the biggest Hindu celebrations. And we are practicing Hindus, kaya we opted to take a pause kasi we really need to focus on the prayers and meditation. It's devotion kasi. And today is the 9th day. Tomorrow yung pinaka-final niya. So, okay na, total last na. Tsaka meron tayong ang raffle. Sabi ko nga, teka nga. So, kailangan lagi tayong ready for the raffle. So, share nyo na yung live video natin. Okay. Namaskaram din, Jack. Thank you. Glad to see you back. I know, I'm glad to see me back. Okay. First honor po ako. Yes, sobrang first honor si Tita Zerita. At syempre hindi magpapahuli si Mai sa si Box. I hope you're okay there, Vanelli. Kamusta ang mga pag-aayos natin ng bahay, dahil nako medyo malakas and direct yung tama sa inyo diyan, no? Sa Bulacan. Okay, Bulacan. My father is from Bukawi, Bulacan. Ang dami. Alam mo, tingnan mo, ang dami na agad. So medyo nasa fourth minute pa lang tayo, and 2, 4, 6. 6 na kagad yung ha. Para may proof, hindi ko pakita kung kanino, pero 6 na kagad yung pumasok. dahil when I say mabilisan talaga ang pagpapasok ng questions, as of this time may 6 na. So, and we're gonna be very, very efficient for tonight's session dahil sabi ko nga marami tayong prizes to be given away. So, let me just share. Teka, share ko lang uli sa Facebook. Puro kasi ako chismis. Okay. Ayan, okay. Okay, so, good evening everybody. So, ready na naman tayo to share another meaningful Tuesday to everybody because we're here to share guidance and wisdom para sa inyong lahat. As you can see, medyo iba yung angle natin. Nasa corner ako na nasa corner ako ng condo namin because we are preparing. Well, there's another corner na paglilipatan natin ng venue next time. So ito muna, pagsawaan muna natin tong area na to. And, let me see. Ay, G, hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Yung mga anak ko yan, magkikita-kita tayo sa weekend. I'm really, really excited to share these blessings at lalong-lalo na at monthly raffle natin. So, let us allot, just to set the expectation, dapat yung last 15 minutes natin, 15? Yeah. Kasi we are going to be giving away a lot of prizes and including workshop passes and isa sa mga nag-tune in sa live natin from last month will be receiving a South Sea Pearl na bracelet. So, maganda ang magiging laban ng pagmamanifest natin for tonight. So, simulan na natin yung session natin. And I am a practicing Hindu, so I will be saying or chanting my prayers in Hindu. But no matter which religion we are all following, please join me in prayers. Let's gather in God's name and let's all pray for guidance, wisdom, and maraming blessings of love. Lalong-lalong kung magtatanong ka o magpa-participate ka sa session natin for tonight. Okay? Join me in prayer. Om. 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 Gururu Brahma, Gururu Vishnu, Gururu Devo Maheshvaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum, Shashtivarnam Chaturbhujam, Prasannavadananam Dhyayet, Sarva Vignu Pashantaye, Agajanana Patmarkam, Gajanana Maharnisham, Anekadantam Vaktanam Ekadantam Upasmahe, Gajananam Bhutaganadisevitam, Kapita Jambo Palasara Vakshitam, Umashutam Shuka Vinashakaranam, Nama Binignish Parapada Pankacham, Mushika Vahana Modaka Hasta, Chamana Karna Nilambita Sutra, Vamana Rupa Maheshvara Putra, Ekna Vinayaka Pada Namaste, Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Matriye Namaha. Wow! Ay! Andito siya si Kala sa tabi ko. Good evening and namaskaram sa inyong lahat. Namaskaram is a very important greeting for us Hindus, which literally means the divine in me sees and acknowledges the divine in you. So good evening. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to our official Tuesday night habit, and this is Tarot Tuesdays. And every Tarot Tuesday, namimigay tayo ng maraming libreng reading para sa inyong lahat. So kung may katanungan kayo, anything that concerns yung love life, yung career, and yung health, and I'm so glad, by the way, may mga nagtatanong na ng health, itanong natin yan dahil napaka-importante yan. Ha? Also, sa mga magpa-participate, sa mga may gustong masagot na katanungan for tonight, and ang kung tanong is, ano bang magiging basihan ng mga mababasang energy si Marky? That's the thing. Ang babasahin, kung sino magtatanong, babasahin ko ang energies na nagtatanong. And there are 4 elements involved sa ating mga energies. So, sandali nga. Dahil nandiyan ka na magpaka-ano ka na rin dito. Oh, ayan. Si Khaled to magtuturo ng ano. Tingnan mo, meron siyang costume for tonight. Ay, pala ka. So, ang costume natin, Ang four elements involved natin is anything, lahat to current, anything na pumapasok sa thoughts natin, anything that we process in our thoughts and the emotions that come with it, and kung ano ba yung mga desisyon na tinitimbang natin. And finally, if we start taking action, when we verbalize something, okay, may nagawa na tayo, automatic, this will be subjected to the universal law of cause and effect. For the Christian and the Catholic faith, ang tawag natin dyan ay the Golden Rule. Para naman sa aming mga Hindus, it's the law of karma, or science calls it Newton's third law of motion. So ang general rule natin, kung anong tinanim siya ding aanihin natin. And that is how we're going to understand how we're going to manifest lahat ng mga energies na mababasa natin. Pero minsan kasi yung mga tanong natin o yung mga pa-participate, imbis na ang katanungan nila, ang kasagutan ay mahahanap sa energy mismo na nagtanong, sometimes yung mga tanong ninyo can be found or can be directly answered towards another person's energy. So, kung titignan ko ang energy ng ibang tao, and hindi sila aware na gagawin ko yun, it's gonna be, naku, bad yun. Kasi it will be a case of overstepping or simply it's invasion of privacy. And may karma yun, ang karma mapupunta sa doer of the action. Okay, 2022 na po, magto-2023 na. Okay, so hindi pwede yun. Pero, just in case, ang mga questions nyo will be related to any relationship ng mga questions or two or more people ang kasama sa ating mga question. The only way na para matanong natin siya ng walang karma on my end is kailangan hati-hatiin natin ang energies equally ng kung sino man mga kasama doon sa tanong natin, hahati-hatiin natin ang energy kasama ang energy ng nagtanong and then pwede na. Wala ng karma on my end. Pero may disclaimer tayo, kada hinahati-hati natin ang energies, malaking possibility na nahahati din yung accuracy rate. Dahil at the end of the day, ang energy lamang ng nagtatanong ang kayang-kaya nating kontrolin. Hindi natin kayang kontrolin ang energy ng iba. So therefore, we will only have a glimpse of how it is. Okay? So, by the way, for this month, ang gagamitin na naman natin, nagbabalik actually. Medyo favorite ko kasi itong tarot na to. It's my latest purchase. Hindi ko na i-reveal ko na kailang purchase na ako ng tarot. But ito ang pinaka-latest purchase ng ating ng Reiki with Marky. And may dalawang klaseng cards na pwede tayong makuha, major cards and minor cards. So pag yung mga question natin, ang nakukuha natin, ang goal natin is to get as much na major cards as possible kasi the more major cards, mas nagiging klaro yung blessing natin or klarong-klarong warning. Or every time naman na we get minor cards, ang ibig sabihin lang nun, it gives us an idea of how much more effort we need to put in para mas laging magandang manifestation natin. But don't worry, kung ano man ang lalabas sa mga cards natin for tonight, kung magpa-participate ka, hindi pa yan final. Kung maganda, pwede pang pagandahin by continuously improving your energies, your thoughts, emotions, decisions, and actions. And totally, kapag may warning tayo, lalong hindi ko kayo isi-shelter sa ganyan because all we need to do is to shift our energies fully para hindi na natin may manifest. So therefore, it's always good news to everybody. Ay, ang dami ng chismisan dyan sa labas. Ay, namaskaram din. Oh my gosh, my student si June. Hi, June. Thank you so much for tuning in. Should I change career? Ay, pala. Wait lang. Wait, anong tawag di? Yung by the way, wag nating i-reveal yung mga questions natin diyan sa kailangan secret yung mga questions natin kasi para mas magiging tayo, mas no matter how sensitive our questions can be, para hindi tayo majahe magtanong, all you need to do is to share this live video para makapag-participate tayo. Share the live video and make sure na it's gonna be in your social media sa news feeds natin or sa stories. And then, paki-screenshot po. And then, pag na-screenshot na natin yun, that serves as our entry, send nyo na sa Facebook page natin. It's also, you can find the instructions sa ating comment section na nakapin sa comment section natin if you want to review how to participate. Nandyan, okay? Ang dami ko nakikita ng mga students ko. I'm so happy. Thank you. Hi, Ham. Nice to see you, Ham. I'll see you again sa review natin. Where did you get that deck? This one. Oh my gosh. I'm happy that you asked because I have a very good friend. Who also nag-ship siya ng mga international na mga tarot decks. And I got this from speaking. The Facebook page is Tarot Decks. Okay, so you can check that in Facebook. Tarot decks yung niya. Teka. Tarot decks. Yeah, yun lang. Tarot decks lang. As in, yun lang yung name niya sa Facebook. And kaibigan ko yun, Reiki Master din, yung niyan. Reiki Master din ang may-ari ng page na yan. And kaya ko nagustuhan tong tarot deck na to is because the imagery, mapapansin niyo meron din akong ano, na isang favorite na card, same author sila. Napakaganda. Okay. Ay, naku. Hello, JJet. Yung anak ko si JJet. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pero simulan na natin dahil we have lots of prizes to be given away. By the way, speaking of prizes, lahat ng mga nag-tune in ng live sessions natin from last month, we are all entitled to join our raffle, monthly raffle na natin. So we're going to be giving away workshop passes for number 1, emotional healing, also for crystal work, for modern living, and isang lucky winner natin ng South Sea Pearl bracelet courtesy of Trimati Jewelry. So we promise that we're gonna be giving away a very good bracelet this month end. So be very excited. Yan yung raffle natin. So please allot again. We're gonna be allotting the last 15 minutes for our raffle. Okay. Ay, okay. Okay, andali. Ang dami na. Okay. Okay, sige. Sagutin na natin to. Magsimula na tayo dahil ang dami ng ano. Ang dami ng mga questions and I want to answer as much questions as I can for tonight para makapag-raffle na din tayo. Okay? So, simulan na natin. Okay, first of all, ay, wow. In fairness, anong tawag dito? Yung itong first participant natin, yung last time niya nag-participate, sabi niya, ala, parang 9:03 pa lang ako nag-send pero hindi ako umabot. I was like, yeah. Yeah. Lalo na nga si Tita Sarita, first honor, hindi pa ako naka-login. Nakikita ko na nag-hello master. Hello. Okay, so ito ang ating ang question na ating first participant. Sabi niya, career reading please. Wow. Okay, will I get the promotion towards the end of the year? Wow. Okay. Hindi naman tayo nagmamadali, no? Parang ilang buwan na. Baka naman nandyan na, kaya no? Kaya tinatanong na lang natin. Pero tignan natin, sige. We will be always getting 3 cards sa ating mga viewers for tonight. And the first card will always represent kung ano ba yung na-invest natin na energy in the past. Okay? Anong binigay natin sa thoughts, emotions, decisions, and actions natin. And the second card, anong mga actions natin right now? So possibly, anong ginagawa natin right now? And finally, the last card will reveal kung saan papunta ang mga energies na na-apply natin in the past and ginagawa natin ngayon. So 3 cards, tignan natin. Here's the first card. Second card. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So, okay. 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 So for me, a definitive answer will always have a definitive answer for me. Yung para sabihin ko talaga na solid na it's gonna be a yes. I should be expecting a lot of major cards. So if I'm getting 3, I should be getting all 3. But these are all minor cards. So I will not 100% say like right now with the current energy that you're going is but ang goal kasi ang sinet natin na timeline is very specific and yung as specific as towards the end of the year. And with the energies that are coming into play, I will say na if the goal is this year talaga na December talaga, I may say that we have to push back a little on that. Or let's also, kasi kung yun yung pinaka natin, or either that's the expected time talaga na we will manifest it, or talaga, wait lang, ano yan, Kal? He's playing with that. What's that? What's that? Ay, okay. Oh, naku anak, wag yan, no? Okay. Sige. Sige, ginagalaw niya yung mga certificate ng artwork. Wag yun, wag yun. Andyan ang life savings natin, anak. Okay. Okay. So, there are 3 minor cards, so that means there's still an opportunity to grow here. An opportunity, not saying that you're not gonna get promoted, but again, reconsider the timeline if this is really your goal. If it's gonna be a realistic goal, if it's going to be a realistic goal, or is it just a personal goal that you set for yourself? Now, let's review the first card because the first card again reveals kung ano ba na-invest natin na energy. And we have 8 of Cups. Yan. Oh, ang ganda light, hindi walang reflect din sa Ang ganda ng baby. Ang ganda dito. Okay, sige. Si baby kasi nag-aayos ng setting ko. So, the 8 of Cups. Every time we get Cups, this is a resonating energy of 2 things. It can be a form of celebration. It can also be a form of emotion. But this is clearly a celebration. But look at this. So, this is the energy that you invested last time. And imagine, yung mga cups na yan, and this is the Eight of Cups again. So every time, yung number of cups that you see here on this card is a representation of the tremendous achievements that you're able to manifest and you're able to work on and invest on. So there's no doubt about it na halimbawa, it should never be a question if did I contribute something, or did I do something right, or was I a team player, was I able to give or provide what's meant for me. It should never be a doubt at all. The cups here, the cups that are represented here are the many achievements, and of course at the same time these are things that are known to many. So hindi to sa may achievement ako, yung pala ikaw lang may alam, no. Hindi, this is known to many, so that's for sure. But look at this, the tiniest details on this card is also a resonating energy that we have to consider. There are many achievements here, but nandun ba ang focus natin? Look at the imagery here, the woman na nakalagay dito sa image natin may not necessarily giving so much focus on the achievements. In fact, it's totally facing a different direction. Okay, so this is the energy that we are wanting to also consider, kasi if we sa first card pa lang ang dami na nating makukuha, kasi if we are saying that we have a goal na we need to, kumbaga, bag this promotion on that given time frame that you are aiming, but the invested energy, anong tawag dito, I may say na there is also an opportunity for you to reassess, oh nga, you're expecting the promotion, but it seems like there is a shift of focus here. Kung meron kang achievements in the past, there are great things that you've contributed. There is a very good system that you're able to establish, that your bosses or whoever is going to decide for your promotion, that these people are made aware of, and it is known, but you personally are not 100% focused on these achievements, then we have to reassess that. Because if you get the promotion, come to think of it, come to taste of it, come to think of it, di ba? If you're going to ask for the promotion, it's going to be taking a bigger responsibility towards your scope, whatever your scope is. But if your focus is not there, and you're gonna be adding, the role will come with so much pressure, with so much responsibilities. And if your focus will not be there, so how can you also assure not just yourself but the people who are giving you the opportunity, now you will really provide not just what is expected of you, but also go above and beyond. So this is also something that you need to process and ask yourself, why is there an opportunity for me to not give focus on this, and what are the things that I can learn from this? What are also the things that I should reconsider, why I may not have that focus in those achievements? Or another good question is that, in the first place, do we really want the promotion? Or is it really something that we are wanting to manifest? Because for what reason? We have to really know these reasons, because it's hard to be in a situation. It's also hard to manifest something kasi minsan hindi binibigay sa atin ng Diyos kung ano yung para sa atin, o kaya yung pinagtrabahuhan natin. At the end of the day, our intentions, our energies, of course, God knows all of these. Even if no matter what other or what energy you emit externally and people around you are seeing and experiencing, pero iba yung sarili mong intention. Iba yung intention, iba yung whatever it goes, whatever you process internally. You may feel that you're the only ones who know it, but the universe or God knows everything as well. So, minsan yung mga pinagpe-pray natin, hindi yan sa biglang, hindi yan binibigay. Pero kasi if whatever is what you need to, it is that you need to process internally, tapos you want to manifest something, tapos kung hindi pa 100% meant for us to get those manifestations, pero binigay na sa atin, pero either hindi tayo ready o iba yung intention natin. So, we may find ourselves in a situation wherein, ano ba yung pinasok ko? Okay, ano ba yung sabi nga ng Pussycat Dolls, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. So, di ba? Because you might just get it, and then you're not gonna be so certain why you asked for it in the first place. So you have to really be very considerate on that. First card pa lang, ang dami na nating chismis. Okay? So paano na lang yung second? Second, ay, nandito si Kala. Ay, Okay. Okay. So eto naman pala ang current energy natin. Medyo ano lang talaga, medyo ako naman nagbabasa lang ano. So ni medyo nag-a-agree din ng second card, okay? The second card, the current energy that you have towards your work and how you're also gearing towards this promotion is the Four of Wands. And every time we have wands, ang ganda, I like this card. And every time we get wands in our card, it resonates the energy of hard work and effort. So every time we get wands, ang unang papasok sa isip natin, puro effort, effort, effort. And this is not bad. I mean, if this is a career question, we are wanting to see the likeliness of a promotion, you get once, of course, and that is in your actions part. That means you're very serious. You're very serious. You're not someone na na gusto lang ma-promote o gusto lang magtrabaho for the title or for the role. It really shows that you know how to work hard for the role. And the promotion entails that you're not going to get it if you're not hardworking enough, if you don't produce what is meant for you and go above everybody's expectations. It's not a question again, but tingnan nga natin. So, look. So, imagine this as what you really want. So, na you want to hug and embrace. So, nasa actions part natin yan. Nasa actions natin na talagang you're really wanting to gear towards the promotion. So, you really want to work hard. You want to show that you are very much deserving of this role. But at the same time, while you're doing that, while you're embracing that, and by the way, which the color, I wanna also highlight there are some tiny details in the card that also resonate a lot of energies, and oftentimes when I look at those tiny details, maraming binibigay na mga snippets of wisdom. And you wearing red here, and red is the color of passion, the color of life, the color of energy, basically. And you hugging that cat, which is a representation of the promotion that you're wanting to bag. So I know na talagang binibigay mo pa rin yung passion to work hard, to really gear towards bagging that promotion. However, merong isang tiny detail here na sumasayaw na babae, which also represents ito yung sinasabi ko na there's a possibility that you may be putting this into a different na focus. So, yes, it's not a question if you're still working hard for it, pero parang somehow internally you are still wanting to focus on other things. So one good thing to really reassess or to really, and I am not saying this for you to not bag the promotion or para hindi mo siya i-manifest na or you don't gear towards getting it. The real question here is the intention, because it's really hard to be manifesting hard something na alam mo, because if tandaan natin na kung anong tinanim siya nga anihin. So the more you work hard on this, the more you continuously give your passion and your love for this, of course makukuha mo siya. Dahil kung anong tinanim natin ng energy, yan din ang makukuha natin. Pero sabi ko nga, it all boils down na kapag nakuha mo na to, and then what's next? And if eventually, hindi align ang intentions natin with what we are wanting to manifest, and then nakuha natin siya, na-manifest natin siya, because sabi ko nga, lahat ng kailangan natin may formula lang naman dyan. Kailangan alam natin ng formula. Again, kung anong tinanim, siya nga anihin. So pag nakuha natin siya, and then if you finally are living that life or experiencing it directly, and then iba pala siya with the intentions that you put, or internally there are some push and pulls that you're feeling, so it may put you in a very tight situation. You may find yourself talaga questioning, feeling confused, and the least thing you would want to happen is for you to keep processing a lot of self-doubt or processing a lot of bakit ko ba kasi ano, and then you're gonna eventually be too hard on yourself. And that's one tough thing to give sa sarili. And I've seen myself doing I even before living a spiritual life, I've continuously found myself in that situation wherein I was always too tough and critical sa sarili ko. O ginawa mo na naman yan, akala ko magbabago ka na. O sabi mo i-improve mo na yan, pero ano na yan? Sabi mo papapromote ka na, pero you're not working hard. And it's really different when you have these internal dialogues and all that you hear is parang you're just beating yourself up. And it's challenging. You know why? Because dapat safe space natin yung na kung ano man yung mga internal dialogues natin. Dapat safe space yun eh. Kasi if you don't get it from within, if you don't get it internally, and you may not 100% also get it externally, then saan tayo huhugot ng motivation, ng passion? Saan tayo huhugot ng energy to really do what we need to do and to be our best version? Kung sa loob natin, deep inside those internal dialogues natin, yun pa yung mismo nagbibigay ng energy for you to feel less motivated, for you to not feel like you are safe internally. And that's one thing na hindi deserve ng bawat sinong tao. So I want you to really reassess and reconsider then, because you know what, in the end ito na yung papuntahan niya, which is a very important card to remind you about. So this is the Queen of Coins. So every time we have coins, of course, it's a kaching kaching. So again, I didn't say that you're not gonna get it, but if because the initial question was very time bound, in which sabi mo year end, I'm not saying that you're not gonna get it, because again, the last card is saying that being the queen of coins, queen of pentacles, I mean, this also resonates that you are able to increase the flow of abundance in your life even more having this. I mean, look at how abundant looking this is, very regal. The imagery is presented na sobrang alam mo yung feeling mo that the woman is really literally living a life with a silver spoon inside of the mouth. So medyo ganun talaga yung ano niya, di ba? But then again, I look at the tiny detail again on how the facial expression, even with seemingly having everything, and the coin here being the symbol of a huge blessing of abundance, then again, the facial expression says it all. I may not 100% say that there's fulfillment there, or at least would also resonate that there's a very strong affirmation that yes, this is what I worked hard for and I'm very happy. Yung alam mo yung ngumingiti pero walang ngipin, ganun. Wala pa, pustiso pa. But more off really, the tiniest details in these cards are saying a lot on what's happening internally, or what people may not necessarily know when you get to process this question. But then again, sabi ko nga the least thing you would want to happen is for you to not really have that good internal conversation and to discern what's really going on, and for you to again not be in a situation wherein ang ganda-ganda ng mga blessings mo. I mean, ang daming magagandang blessings sa buhay. You are talking about a promotion, you are talking about a good opportunity, pero pag yung mga internal dialogues natin is not resonating that, we really have to check. We really have to check why those are the decisions that we are wanting to process. We should be in a time and age right now, lalong-lalo na kapag suki na tayo sa Tarot Tuesdays. Dapat suki na tayo dito, dapat nalalaman na rin natin na right now, what we are reinforcing to all of our viewers is that we need to grow the mindfulness and awareness na hindi lang tayo basta-basta, Lord, gusto ko po to. Lord, ito po ang gusto ko talaga. Pakibigay po ito. Pakimanifest po ito para sa akin. Without really understanding why we want it in the first place, what are our intentions, and why do we really want a certain thing or an experience to happen in our life. Kasi hindi tayo dapat clueless sa mga gantong bagay. The more that we are certain, hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng confusion sa buhay. Hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng mga pagdududa, hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng mga pagsisisi. Yung mga sinasabi natin, nasa huli ang pagsisisi. Kapag alam mo at planado mo lahat, anything and everything about what's going to happen about your life, walang gulatan. So hindi tayo nagugulat kung anong meron kailangan nating harapin sa buhay natin. And I'm only not saying that na once you fully embrace a mindful and an aware na buhay is that you're gonna be bulletproof from these situations in the future. It makes you equipped, well equipped, in fact, na bukod sa hindi ka na nagugulat, hindi ka na rin masyadong natataranta, "Hala Lord, ba't ganito yung mga ano ko? Hala, bakit ganitong mga nangyayari sa akin, 'di ko alam gagawin ko." Para kang nag-exam sa school, pero you gave your best effort para mag-review. You did your part para talagang aralin ang mga lessons. Para kung ano man, no matter how tough these questions are, alam mo kung paano siya sasagutin. You know how to resolve it, even if it takes a lot of your energy, you have what it takes to resolve it. So dapat hindi tayo clueless sa lahat ng mga bagay. One good way for us, since hindi pa natin 'to nakukuha, and because this is something that is in the future pa, there's a lot of time. There's a lot of time for us to reassess. And I'm also doing this not to scare you that you don't know what you're getting yourself into. It's really more of because of the energy that are coming into play, kailangan lang mindful tayo sa lahat na hindi tayo ending parang, "Hay, ano pong nangyari? Well, I had it coming." Yung parang kunwari hindi natin alam pero somehow we are expecting it. So in a way, if somehow nakikita mo na rin kung saan siya papunta and you're not 100% in favor of it. So it's like setting yourself to fail. And you wouldn't want that na ikaw pa mismo magpapahamak sa sarili mo. Again, dapat mas mindful tayo. Again, dapat lagi natin ang focus natin talaga is that whether we are reaping the fruits of our hard work and effort and it leads to success, but yes, it's successful, but what kind of success, and are we going to be 100% fulfilled? And is there integrity with what we do? So we have to always consider a lot of those. Ang dami-dami pa natin pwedeng pag-usapan on this, but all it takes is for us to really know, because eventually, when you get to really reassess things, and finally, it makes you certain, yung talaga, ay hindi, anong tawag dito, okay na pala. Eventually, you just need to remind yourself that you just need to know what's going on, that you just need to be very much aware. If it leads to that, edi finally, hindi ka na din clueless, or at least hindi, there's a part of you that will not feel na may shuda buda kuda, o parang there are always gonna be questions lingering in your mind that will never lead to a parang gagawin ka na lang yung restless, kumbaga. So, the more sure and certain that we are, the more na hindi tayo nagugulat, the more na hindi tayo nagda-doubt. Okay? It leads to a place wherein there's no doubt and there's no fear. All there is to trusting. So there's more time. Utilize and maximize the time that you have so that you just become very much aware of whatever we need to manifest ba. Okay? Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. So, ang haba nun ha, pero yun nga, ginalingan ko. Good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. This is your Tuesday night habit. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. And nagbibigay tayo ng libreng reading to everybody. So, kung gusto niyo sumali, libre lang po. All you need to do is to share this live video sa social media. Make sure na share natin sa feeds or sa stories. Also, paki-screenshot yung ating mga shinare and then paki-send sa ating Facebook page, Everyday Reiki with Marky and Facebook. Also, ang dami ng as of kanina, for pa lang, 9:04 pa lang, there are already 6 na in line. So, pasensya na ha, pero I will do my very best. Also, tonight rather, is our monthly raffle. Lahat po na nag-participate sa live sessions natin. In fact, every time you participate in our live sessions, at the end of the night, meron tayong mga free na mga raffles to be given away. And monthly raffle natin, namibigay tayo ng workshop passes. And meron tayong isang lucky na viewer from last month na mananalo ng special na Trimati South Sea na bracelet. Okay? So, look forward into it. More details will be provided sa mananalo mamaya. Okay? But before that, kung gusto ninyo, of course, na sumali naman sa raffle natin to be given away later on, all you need to do is to follow Trimati Jewelry in Instagram. First, mag-follow tayo sa account. Number 2, mag-share tayo ng kahit anong pearl na post. Speaking of pearl, I'm wearing one. So, medyo ganito yung sample na makukuha natin na bracelet yung pearl natin. So, this is another, this is a pearl earring naman. Siyempre, imo-model natin. Okay. So, tignan natin. Next na tayo. Next. Okay. Wow, okay. Here we go with our next participant. Sabi niya, namaskaram, namaskaram din. Okay. Siyempre, pag may bumabati, hindi tayo pwedeng hindi babati because it's really it's a very meaningful and respectful way na greeting. Okay? And as a Hindu, napaka mahalaga siya sa akin. Nag-thank you na agad. Wala pa, hindi ko pa sinasagot. Okay. Share the live na po. Thank you naman. Okay. And gusto ko lang po ng guidance regarding, love life. Yes. May darating po ba akong plot twist bago may darating may darating po ba akong plot twist na ng pag-ibig? Okay, so in short, kaya ka ba nag-aano ng plot twist? Tayo ba ay single? Single ba tayo? Kasi kung single tayo, sabi ko nga, naku, si Reiki with Marky may mga success stories yan na may mga sometimes I play Cupid, okay? So sabihin mo lang kung single and kung anong hanap, kung kung ano kung anong hanap natin para kung meron tayong gusto magpa-reto, 'di ba? Madaling-madali. Totoo 'yan, may mga success stories na rin ako. Very single po. Aba, ang question is nagpapahanap ka rin ba? Kasi I can magrereto ako ng mga ganyan. Seryoso may listahan ako. I have a list. I have a list ng mga nagpapareto and ongoing siya. As in, but yeah, we gotta help each other. This is a community. Okay. So, single yung ating yung ating participant and gusto niyo malaman kung may plot twist. Now, here is in anything na sasagutin ko sa mga questions natin. Of course, kung ano man ang lalabas sa mga cards natin ngayon, of course, it shouldn't stop you. It shouldn't stop you from manifesting what you want or need to manifest. Balik lang tayo, 'di ba? Yun nga, hindi sa mahirap mag-manifest, sa totoo lang madali mag-manifest. You just know and you just have to understand how the universe works and the concept again of that universal law of resonance called golden rule, karma, kung anong tinanim siyang aanihin. You just need to understand that. And that's the way to manifest and to do it over and over. So, whatever comes out dun sa cards natin, it shouldn't stop you. It's again only a self-reflection of what your current energy is about. So, kung maganda, di pagandahin pa natin. And if there are things that we need to work on, we have to change. We have to shift our energies. But of course, magbibigay ako ng tips on how to really manifest this. Because sometimes baka hindi lang natin manifest tayo ng manifest, pero yung energy naman natin is not gearing towards anything that would manifest ng kung anong prayer natin. So, later on, I'll give you an idea. So, sabi niya, Bex po ako. Ikaw na. Ako din naman, pero so shout out sa okay. Pwede naman po sa red. Ayan na. So sa mga friends ko and sa mga na nanonood and sa mga viewers natin na type din ng if we are part of the LGBTQ+, okay, ganyan, tapos gusto niyo single din, single lang ha, sa single, grabe siya, sa single lang, okay? Ilaban natin yan mamaya, mag-usap tayo offline. Tapos ano ba naman yung i-link ko kayong dalawa sa sa magiging na tayo, magkakaroon tayo ng bagong YouTube channel na na Marky as Cupid, ganyan, okay. Tapos magla-live session tayo ng ng mga speed dating, mga gano'n, okay. Gusto niyo ba 'yon? So type sa comment natin kung gusto ninyo. Malay mo. Para sige, tingnan na natin ang energy nitong ating So sabi ko nga, again, this is a reflection of our energy and then hindi tayo magbibigay ng awareness kung anong pwede natin gawin to manifest. Kasi tandaan nyo, here in Reiki with Marky, hindi naman tayo tanong-sagot lang. And by the way, I teach this. Anything that I do here, anything that you can see sa natin, sa channel natin, I also teach it on weekends and we're starting a new month. So right now, the October workshop classes are already posted in our Facebook page. If you're interested in learning any of these, tarot reading, anything about crystals, and anong tawag dito sa healing, okay, Reiki, you can check our Facebook page and we are willing to share. Thank you, baby. Yan, okay. Ha? Okay. Ayaw pakita. Si baby ay shy type. Okay. Wow, sarap. Yay, sarap. Thank you. So, tingnan na natin. Okay, tingnan. Okay. Ayun, napakaklarong-klarong-klaro ng energy natin. Okay, so there's really a lot of one good thing to understand. Sabi ko nga, hindi lang to unique sa magpa-participate sa atin ngayon, yung current participant natin. Hindi to unique sa kanya. And again, sa lahat na magtatanong, whether you're gonna be asking a question tonight or hindi, this is a way for you to understand paano ba tayo nakakapag-manifest. The first things that we need to understand is hindi bibigay sa atin yung mga ganyan, but you have to understand your energy first. You have to understand that our energies, the energies that we create and manifest, are all starts from the thoughts that we process and what emotions that come after that, and yung mga pinipili nating mga desisyon and what we take action to. Lahat yan ang formula. So, here's a very good reflection. So, if we're going to apply that universal law ng kung anong tinanim siyang aanihin, tingnan natin if hindi pa natin nakukuha yung gusto natin and we're wanting to, kaya nga natin ipagdadasal, kaya tayo magma-manifest, first you have to understand anong energy yung mina-manifest. Anong energy ang gusto mong bunga? Okay? So, ang tanong niya, ang tanong ng question nito ay love life. So, kung ang gustong bunga, ang gustong ending, ay fruits ng pagmamahal, love life. So anong energy dapat ang itatanim natin? Ganun din, love life din. Okay? So that's the formula. So in short, magi-invest tayo ng energy ng love life, magi-invest tayo na magi-invest continuously ng love life. Hindi ito basta lang, mag-invest ako today, that's it. Okay? So kapag yan ang in-invest natin, look at it this way. Para talaga tayong literal na nagtatanim. Okay? Nagtatanim tayo na nagtatanim. And yung the times that we are going to invest o magtatanim tayo ng energy is the energy that you're adding so that the tree ng kung anong gusto mong i-manifest will keep growing. And anything that you give the best conditions to, yan ang lalago. And what are the best conditions? Halimbawa, kung if we're going to plant a tree, ano bang ginagawa para lumago ng lumago yung yung ating mga pananim na halaman? So, syempre, kailangan give it sunlight, water it, fertilizer, and you have to do it all the time, consistently. And the more that you do it, of course, the more that it will grow. But, halimbawa, it has grown essentially. Tapos, after some time na naging consistent ka sa pagbibigay ng best conditions and then you stop giving the best conditions, don't expect it to grow. So halimbawa, good example, if you're also someone na medyo katulad namin na sumama sa plantito-plantita craze noong 2020 when pandemic started, and eventually, so nandun lahat ng attention mo sa plants. Because nasa bahay lang tayo, work from home, naka-lockdown. After 2 years, nagre-ready na tayo to transition back to that normal life, face-to-face, return to work, etc. And you didn't have essentially the equal amount of time that you'd have before. So yung best conditions, hindi mo na masyado mabigay, hindi mo na siya natutubigan on time, o baka hindi mo na siya natutubigan at all. In short, hindi mo na nabibigay yung best conditions. I'm pretty sure it will dwindle down. It's actually the same in anything. In anything. So, tingnan natin binigay natin yung formula, but tingnan natin kung anong energy natin. And again, this will give you an idea on how you're going to work on manifesting this in the future. So ano muna na-manifest natin na energy before, o anong na-invest o naitanim natin na energy? Ang gusto natin, sabi ko nga, ang gusto nating end result, love. So dapat anong ini-expect natin? Ang ini-expect natin na natanim mo rin na energy ay love. Pero in the past, ito yung natanim natin. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay? So, swords, in our minor cards, every time we get swords, it's a resonating energy of two things. It can be a form of wisdom. It can be a form of weapon. This is obviously both. Wisdom that turned into a weapon. Weapon that you choose to hurt yourself many times over. So these can come in a form of past experiences. As you can see in the imagery here, seemingly the person is lying in bed but during that time nakahawak sa ulo, pinaprocess ang lahat ng nangyari sa nakaraan. And every time you access the past, it brings a lot of swords, it brings a lot of pain. These forms of memories, these forms of lessons, these experiences directly that you've had in the past, Every time that you think of those experiences, it still brings pain. So that's a form of wisdom that you tap into. Pero every time you tap into that, imbes na wisdom ang makukuha natin, we get pain and suffering. And so yan ang natanim natin. Kung ito natanim natin, so hindi hindi to love, okay? Hindi pa. Hindi pa to love. Why? Why did I say that? Because remember, swords is a representation of wisdom, and that's actually a good thing. But honestly, it is a process. It is a process. Hindi automatically wisdom is something that you can perceive right away. Na hindi mo pa mapapansin na, wisdom ba yan? Experience ko lang yan. May nangyari nga sa akin eh. How will it become wisdom? If you get to learn from that situation. So that's my first question. The cards are revealing that there are many experiences that in the past it may have given a lot of opportunity for you to process or to address. Were you able to process them already? Was it something that you're able to overcome? Are these memories and experiences that in the future, when you are able to manifest yung ating pagmamahal na minamanifest, tapos you tap into these memories again, what will happen? How will it help you? How will it help the relationship? So again, so far, yung first two participants natin is really giving a very good realization para sa mga lahat ng viewers natin for tonight. Because sabi ko nga, hindi binibigay sa atin ang mga pinagdadasal natin. Pero what goes through internally, the least thing you would want to happen is mamaya binigay kayo ng binigyan ng blessing ng Diyos. Tapos sasabihin, Lord, binigyan mo nga ako pero ba't ganito? Lord, binigyan nyo nakikinig lang sa atin si universe, okay? But then again, nakikinig ba tayo sa sarili natin? Do we really know, when we have those internal conversations, do we really know what we are processing from within? When we tap into those experiences in the past, do we really know why those things are lingering in the past? Do we know why it keeps haunting us? And why is it giving pain and suffering? Lalong-lalo na if it's in the past. And what would make you say that's in the past? If it's not, when you wake up, it's not the same situation that you wake up to. And if it's essentially a lot better, then it's a thing of the past. So kung hindi yan yung ngayon mo, you don't experience all of the supposed experience, but pag inaalala mo lang, may sakit na nararamdaman, may pain and suffering. Bakit? You have to really understand that. But there is again an opportunity here. So this is the opportunity for you to reassess first. Dive deeper from within and ask yourself, what are the things that when I try to look back, when I try to tap into these memories, why does it hurt and what lessons do I need to learn from it? We can start there. And it is not something that you can declare like overnight you can get to absorb everything. Because again, it takes a lot of mindfulness. It also takes a lot of courage. Because sabi ko nga, as the imagery here implies, there's a strong tendency that whenever you tap into these memories and experiences, it may bring forth pain and suffering. So it also takes a lot of courage. It also takes a lot of endurance to go through it. So, reassess muna natin siya. Now, what your energy currently is going, where it's going, there is honestly improvement. There is an opportunity here to really go through a more thorough process on working on this. And the cards currently are agreeing naman. We have the Five of Wands. And I love, kung love question ang nakukuha natin, tapos, ang tinanong natin, and the cards are giving us wands. Essentially, I love wands. Kasi I'm a person of hard work. Gusto ko kasi yung pinagtatrabahuan. Now I realize the importance of hard work. I really see the value kapag pinagtatrabahuhan, na-appreciate ko ng maigi. And the ones that we have here is literally resonating na kung halimbawa, this is where you are, but internally, ito yung mga binibigay mong effort to little by little overcome it. So yes, there's really good progress here. So talking about character development, which is something that's not just very in right now, but essentially what we all need to focus on, character development. But what kind of development are we giving ourselves? Is it gearing towards the good ones or the opposite side, diba? But this is really resonating the positive side. The energy that you see in the imagery at the background is saying na parang talagang okay, parang I'm facing it little by little, enduring little by little, which is really good. And remember, the journey honestly never stops there. To be honest, it never stops there, just because remember, we have to also understand na kung halimbawa we are able to overcome, let's say, one life lesson, pero yun lang ba ang tatrabahuhin natin? Is that the only thing that we need to improve on sa life natin? Is it the only life lesson? Sa love life lang ba ang kailangan na? I'm pretty sure if you list down what are the life lessons that I need to process, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a hefty one. So, in short, if you're able to rise above in one life experience, then the work continues. And this is what this card is about. It's only here to remind you that yes, there's a very good opportunity of you processing this accordingly, but it shouldn't stop there. But the final card reveals as well, it's a very good eye opener. It's a very good eye opener because it's a very good reminder of where we also direct our energies. We direct our energies. Finally, look at this. It says a lot of things, but primarily, ang gusto natin ay love. And the last card is the supposed outcome of your current energy. Mas kitang-kita na, in the end, this is the Nine of Coins. And coins, again, is a resonating energy of material abundance. So it says, the card here, in your majority of the energy, it seems like the reflection of your energy mostly gears towards the career. So there is a good energy that you're putting in to address what you need to address in terms of how you're going to make these experiences and learning the lessons. Through these experiences, it would lead you to receiving wisdom, but your energy pa rin mostly is driven towards the career side. So how do we know this? And how do we recognize kung saan muna natin dinadala mostly our energy for the day? So if we have 24 hours in a day, and halimbawa in a very typical na perfect, ideal rather na setting, wherein we are able to fulfill 8 hours of sleep, nababalansin natin yung time. Let's say, ang time natin for work, 9 hours, so that's 8 hours sleep, 9 hours na for work, so that's already 17. So 24, so there's 7 hours left. So yung 7 hours left for us to juggle for the all other things, for transportation, to and fro, work, other things, doing personal things. In short, dun sa 7 hours that you have left, kasi 9 hours for work, 8 hours for sleep, sa 7 hours na yon, how much do we devote there for love? How much of the time na you have personally, na you have free time, is devoted towards love? So that means, are we entertaining people? Are we going out there? Are we consciously investing the energy of love? Kasi nagma-manifest dito ang lahat ng energy for career because again, there's a consistent energy for career. Kung halimbawa everyday may ambag ka na 9 hours of your time na hindi mo na maibabalik sa career mo, that's you perfecting or you manifesting good blessings for your career because every day there's consistent dedication of 9 hours. So yun ang lalago. And and the cards here are really affirming. So in short, kung meron tayong may mga pananim tayo, okay, may pananim tayo, yung mga bawat pot that we have there represents the things in your life that you want or need to manifest, or mga aspeto ng buhay natin na represented ng mga career natin, love life natin, pang personal growth natin, spiritual growth natin, emotional, mental growth natin. Majority ng energy na kumbaga mas ginagalingan mo pagdating sa career, yun ang lalago. Yun ang pinakamagandang tubo. But how about the rest? So again, here is another realization. It's not quantity versus parang quantity lang ang iniisip natin na okay, so for me to essentially get kumbaga to be at par with the energy that I contribute sa career, dapat 9 hours din ba? Di ba 24 hours lang meron tayo sa isang araw? It's not the quantity but the quality of energy that you will put in para ma-invest mo yan. And sabi ko nga, an ounce of um, an ounce or an inch rather, an inch of progress is still progress. So no matter what you can give, if you give your best intentions, and it's really, kung halimbawa, you can only give, let's say, talagang for the meantime, you can only provide, let's say, 20% of your time. 20%. And you literally give kung whatever you can give, which is you said at 20%, pero binigay mo yung literal 20%. And you've given your best. You have given your best kasi you know what you can offer and you've given it. Pero let's say, alam mo for a fact that you can give 20, but you only gave 5, then that's not the best quality of energy that you've invested. So you have to be very, very mindful on those. So this is not saying that you're not going to have that plot twist that you're waiting for. But first, let's set our intentions right. There are many things in the past experiences, life lessons, that we really need to address. Because it's like literally, even if these people or these experiences are already in the past, remember these are like dust that you keep sweeping under the rug. Eventually, of course, it's going to be covered, it's going to be beautiful, but eventually it's going to leave a big bump. And it's going to be very evident. And that's full of dust underneath. You wouldn't want that to keep resurfacing each time. Now, no matter how hard you try to have a very good fresh start for yourself, and we all do, we all deserve that, and we all want that, remember. But there's really hard work to do. If we're not willing to go through that hard work to get our hands dirty only for us to see how we can improve, and then we really have to reassess. Again, babalik na naman tayo. Ano ba intentions natin? Why do I want it? Kasi the least thing you would want to happen, if ganito yung energy natin, tapos binigay yung pinag-manifest natin, it may lead to, again, a possible na sasabihin mo na naman sa sarili mo, ay, hindi siguro, there are many things that you can do to yourself. Pwede mo sabihin na, maybe I'm not meant for this. Or maybe, hindi lang, may mali ba sa akin? May, ano ba? Pag clueless tayo, just because hindi tayo mindful with how we should be processing these lessons and our energies internally, we may be needing to focus on those first. When we finally understand the energies, those internal conversations, and how we get to learn these lessons and we literally apply it in our life. Because it's not enough for you to know it, you have to apply it in your life. Alam mo, this is one good realization na. Halimbawa, you want change, di ba? Halimbawa, wherever you are right now, for example, you're in this place. Let's say you're in a small town. In a small town, living a small dream, pero you want to be in a bigger town because you have a bigger dream. Sounds like a plan, right? Pero if you want those bigger dreams to be fulfilled, and you know that's going to be fulfilled in that bigger city, then you have to go there. You have to shift your energy from point A to point B. In short, you have to go through change. Kasi kung hindi tayo willing to change, if we are not willing to pull ourselves from where we are right now, we're bound to get the same thing. So we have to understand that as well. So not that you're doing well because the cards are reflecting you're doing well, but there's more mindfulness that we need to process here. So that in the end, you won't be too hard on yourself. Kasi baka this also leads, when we are more self-aware, baka this also leads to a bigger answer na parang dapat niya inuna ko munang intindihin and kilalanin ang sarili ko. And punuin kung ano man ang kaya kong punuin sa sarili ko before I look for love externally. Baka all it takes is for you to love yourself even more muna. For you to get to know yourself. Get to know those past experiences and learn from it genuinely. You have to learn from them genuinely. And it's easier said than done, I know, because hindi ko naman sinabi na magiging madali yan. I mean, when we talk about mga exams natin in school before, hindi naman lahat madali. So, but remember how it feels as well when you're able to prepare in a very good exam. Let's say, ano ba yung mga malalaking exams sa buhay natin? Like for me, when I was in high school, UPCAT for me. I wanted to give UP a shot. Pero hindi talaga. Hindi kinaya. Nasa waiting list. Ano pa? Board exam, bar exam. Pero ano ba yung mga totoong laban natin sa buhay? Yung mga, when real life situations happen in our life. And remember, yung mga inspirations, yung mga tough na mga exams ano natin, what did we do? What did we do to prepare for it? Di ba nag-review tayo, nag-aral tayo, talagang nagsunog tayo ng kilay, everything. Although wag yung literal sunugin ng mga kilay ninyo. Wag, okay. But literally, di ba, dugot pawis yun. So in short, you prepared for it, you did something, you've sacrificed many things, and that's the formula. So how you can get all of these achievements. But if you're not gonna subject yourself from all of these, so bakit, di ba? We have to really understand muna. And the more you understand these things about your life, the more easy everything will unfold for you. Na hindi ka clue, bakit ganito po yung life lesson ko? Bakit ganito yung mga kailangan ko harapin sa buhay? Pag alam natin kung anong ini-invest natin and the intentions that we have to go through only for us to manifest it, again, walang gulatan in the end. So with the current cards that we're seeing right now, there's a good opportunity of really getting to know yourself more. And the more you get to know yourself, baka the more that you would realize na actually I'm enough. I am more than enough. Na hindi ka kailangan buuin ng ibang tao for you to feel happy. Na ang totoong happiness is something that you can grow and develop on your own. Na no matter where you are, no matter who you're with, in the presence or in the absence of these people, no matter who they are, you're 100% okay or even more. And if hindi pa natin siya 100% natatrabaho, that's a good opportunity on how we could start. Because anyway, alam naman natin na kung anong formula. If we want to manifest love, then we invest on love. Hindi yung mga ganito. So, pero magandang investment to. Tatrabahuhin natin ang tatrabahuhin, which is something na ginagawa mo na. So, continuously do it. And be very, very consistent about it. And the more you do, kung anong tinanim, siya nga anihin. Lahat ng hard work, magbubunga. So, the plot twist that's really meant for you to discover this year is nothing else but your own. Get to know yourself muna. Rise above those past experiences muna. So in short, this is literally a quest to become very much in love with yourself first. Fall in love with yourself and appreciate yourself genuinely and fully. And when you do, the people around you will see it and feel it, and they will easily fall in love with you too. Thanks for joining Tarot Tuesdays. So, good evening, everyone. Kilala niya. Haba na naman nun, ha? Pero sorry. So, yung mga nakapila tuloy, yung mga nakaganon na, ang dami yung sinasabi nito. Sorry na, gagalingin pa na natin. But, my name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays, your Tuesday night habit. And, ang dami ng chismisan here. Let me acknowledge muna. Okay, so, mindfulness talaga. Oh my, hi, Gail. Chet, nice to see you. And, anong tao? Eden, hello from UK. Napaka world class ng ating na from UK. Hello, nice to see you. And my fellow Reiki Master Glads, hello, nice to see you. Okay, si Lee, hello then Lee. Hello. Princess Ramona ba bakit ka ba't ka kinikilig diyan? Okay. Okay. Mukhang tinotoo nila yung gusto niyo mag-matchmaking. So, gusto niyo ba yun? Yung mag-ano tayo ng matchmaking? Pwede yan. Gawan natin ng planuhin natin yan. Because alam mo naman tayo, mapagpatulad. Sandali. Sabi nung natin, thank you, very inspiring po. Di maganda. Kung na-inspire, payaman na lang muna ako this year. Honestly, walang masama. I mean, there's really nothing wrong focusing on career because it not just that puts food on the table. There are also people who find meaning in life because they do what they do best in their careers. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Alam mo, the only thing na I should clarify this to everybody, no matter what our goals, dreams, aspirations are, I mean, if it brings you two things, happiness and fulfillment, I mean, pag nandun ka sa state of happiness and fulfillment, I don't think you can complain for anything. And the more that you know that life, kumaga, life as we know it will not always be like 100% smooth. Now, when I say na what my fulfillment is may not necessarily be the same fulfillment for anybody, na you'll be surprised. I love doing this. I love giving readings for everybody, and that fulfills me. It genuinely fulfills me, but it may not be the same for everybody. Some just enjoy, like yun yung mga nanonood o kaya nakikinig or nagtatanong or nagpa-participate, 'di ba? Nandun ang kasayahan nyo. Ako ang kasayahan ko sa magbibigay ako ng direksyon sa inyo. That's my fulfillment and happiness. But essentially, you can do anything and everything, and if it leads you to those two things, I mean, you can never complain. 'Di ba? So, 'di ba? Pero walang masama doon kung eventually walang masama. Basta ang mahalaga, it leads you to a lot of realization na you are happy and you are fulfilled. By the way, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood ng weekly tarot reading natin, kumapit tayo kasi punong-punong-puno tayo ng swords. I'm pretty sure you experienced it today. May mga push and pull tayong naramdaman today just to set the expectations the rest of the week, ganyan. So, para mas maging prepared tayo sa energy natin for this week, mas kapit na kapit tayo, laban tayo, panoorin natin yung weekly tarot reading natin. The more we are guided, sabi ko nga, walang gulatan, okay? Hindi tayo nagugulat, hindi tayo, parang, grabe po yun today, okay? So, and again, I am not just saying na parang for us to prepare is for us to just, okay, pangit naman na, wala na akong gagawin. No, it allows us to really give more effort pa, to stay mindful, to give more efforts para to shift your energies positively continuously. Dapat ganun lagi tayo. Okay? And also, it's our monthly raffle. So lahat po ng mga nag-participate sa ating live sessions for last month, you are all entitled to join. Meron tayong workshop passes. Yeah, oh my God, I missed that bag. That's the new laptop bag. Yan talaga yung laptop bag ko. Pangit ba? Grabe siya. Tingin ko hindi naman. It's it's past season, I know, but but I love this. It's my first bag na I really. Yan. But ito talaga yung pang laptop ko. Yeah. So ayun. So it's my first kasi. So yan. So since hindi naman hindi ko binibitbit tong laptop ko, nandito lang siya. Sabi ni Baby, maganda ba? Sorry na. Okay. I love it. Pang laptop lang naman. Okay. So, ayun. Going back. So, if you want to join and participate in our raffle, all you need to do, pumunta tayo sa Trimati Jewelry. Number 1, mag-follow muna tayo ng account na yun and make sure na screenshot natin and mag-share tayo sa stories or sa newsfeed natin ng mga pearls. Yan, mga ganyang pearls. By the way, may one lucky winner tayo bukod sa workshop passes, emotional healing and crystal work for modern living. Magkakaroon tayo ng isang lucky winner ng South Sea Pearl bracelet. So, abangan yan. Okay? Later yan. So, eto na. Tingnan na natin yung next natin. Okay. Okay. So, here is our next participant. Sabi niya, "Hello po, Master. I just want to ask about my career po." Okay, tingnan natin yung energy ng career natin. Okay. So, okay, we'll get 3 cards for this. Okay. Okay. So, tingnan natin yung energy ng career. Ay, palaka. Sorry. Okay. Ay, sorry. sorry. Sorry na pag bumubunot ako na. Kahit naman sa intuitive tarot, sorry. Pag nanonood ka sa weekly teka lang, can I take a pause? I got caught off guard. Sorry na. Okay, sandali. Napaka-transparent ko kasi, sorry na. Okay. Okay. Pag sa weekly tarot reading din, kahit ako, syempre fresh na fresh, binubunot ko yung cards. Pag, alam mo na, pag nagugulat ako, nagugulat talaga ako. Sorry na. Okay. But eto na, I have three minor cards for you. Okay, so alam mo kasi, tinan mo, ito yung cards na ininvest natin in the, tinan mo naman, kaya ako nagulat, o, di ba? So, so this is again the energy in the past. Okay, so ito yung na-invest natin. I know may pinagdaanan tayo. Okay, so, and by the way, this has actually medyo ongoing pa rin to eh. Kumbaga, um, I know you're processing something about your career na wala pa siyang 100% resolution. Okay? So, Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, and again, swords, it's a resonating energy either. It can be a form of wisdom, it can be an actual weapon. I mean, nakatusok na sa ating lahat. So I really know you're going through you've gone through this phase that you really need to resolve and you really need to be at peace at. So this is really something that concerns again. There may be at the end of kumbaga, not just this year, but I know this is something you've been processing. There are many questions sa parang, okay, stay, should I go? Do I reconsider? Okay, what do I do? Am I still here? Am I just doing this? With this being here, this is literally a lot of push and pull. And I know there are a lot of doubts and fear that you're processing right now that it leaves you restless. And this is mainly concerning there are also people in the workspace that you may not 100% feel comfortable with. And if this is work, I know alam mo yun, nagpupunta tayo dun to work. But remember, we are also working with other people as well. Okay, so ha, so I really know that you're needing to process it. Since sinabi ko na hindi pa to tapos, I mean, there's no 100% na closure with this situation yet. I know this is an ongoing thing that you're needing to be at peace with. And sabi ko nga, there are always two sides of the coin. Okay? And I know, and I feel like as I say this, I feel like you already know what I'm referring to. And I'm not gonna go to the nitty-gritty of or the details of this, but remember, kung sa atin nakatusok to and it brings us pain and suffering, there's still accountability on this. Why did we get this? Bakit tayo, ano yung naging cause? Ano yung mga nabigay nating energy? Ano yung mga ginawa natin? Ano yung nasabi natin that may also have led us to this? So there's really mindfulness na we have to process as well, because I know na when I say we need to learn things, this means that we have to face a lot of lessons. And this is incorporated with a lot of supposed change na mangyayari sa atin. And I know na when we talk about change, not everybody will be 100% willing to go through or subject themselves with that change. And I know how it feels because sabi ko nga, hindi naman ako naging spiritual overnight. I mean, I did not become a teacher overnight as well. I have to learn a lot of things. I have to unlearn many things and relearn many things. And I had to subject myself with a lot. And looking back, natuwa na lang ako na nakaya ko siya. And so that's why I'm here sharing you on how you can also do it on your own. But this is me saying it really takes a lot of energy for us to shift, for us to change, for us to improve. When I talk about accountability, I feel like you already know what I'm talking about. So, in processing and learning in this lesson, accountability is the answer. Accountability and a hefty amount of courage to change. And when we are ready to embrace this, it will bring forth many things. So, there are, in the current energy that you have, in the current decision, there is a good decision naman, not for you to just move forward, but this is literally move on. The reason, there's a difference between those two terms, moving forward versus moving on. At least the way I understand moving forward is that onward and forward, you're ready to march through it and work with it. But moving on, it's just like parang leaving it behind. Parang, oh, junk ka na. Okay. So, this one, like, literally resonates that it's moving on. And automatically, this is a page of cups, and every time we get cups, sabi ko nga, it can be a form of celebration, or it can also be a form of emotion. This is definitely, it's a good move because it's still a form of progress. I get that. And pero sabi ko nga, there would have been better ways on how we can address it and not evade it. Kasi mumultuhin tayo niyan in the future. Mumultuhin tayo. And you wouldn't want to be in a situation wherein lagi tayo minumulto ng mga nakaraan natin. Because tandaan natin, the universe knows, even if whatever we claim out there, no matter what we verbalize and no matter what we declare, the universe knows truly what we all go through and what really goes on inside of us all. And the energy that we emit, the energies that we emit, they will never lie. So focus on it well if you really mean to move forward and improve on the situation by becoming better. And then it's really it really entails a lot of lesson learning and for us to embrace the accountability. And eventually when you do, it leads to, well, ah it leads to blessings naman. At least you will get to focus on your work and to literally focus on how to grow na without compromising other things. And this is the King of Cups. So from the page na promote na siya to the King. It's a lot better. The imagery here is more organized. You can see yun, the imagery. Mas organized yung tingin dito. Dito may mga konting clutter here. Tsaka, remember how you're holding your trophy with integrity. And yung the pie here that's very fruitful, it's like creating a better version of yourself, the one that has the real genuine celebration because you're able to learn. If this card is here, that means you are going through that change. You are going through that realization, and all it takes is for you to be conscious about it. That yes, you need to look into it and to really change genuinely and to understand why these lessons have to happen and what role you've played so that you can end having these energies. Walang masama to literally go through these change o kaya to literally go through this phase of your life. And this is the main reason why we'd rather have these questions mga in private. I mean, I'm not gonna ask you to dyan kayo magtanong sa comment section because one way or another, somehow there can be some friends or family of yours na nakakaalam ng story ninyo, and then me reading your energies out loud may set off a different tone towards them, and we are here to protect each other's identity para you will feel very safe while asking these questions because we're just here to get guidance and wisdom. And the least thing you would want is to receive judgment just because you're wanting to change. You're wanting to see how you can change. So there's a very good opportunity here for accountability. And when you're able to recognize that and you're able to embrace the genuine learning process that is meant for you to receive, and then it leads to a lot of blessings. But therefore, the last two cards are revealing that you're able to rise above. But again, you have to understand why you receive this. You have to also go through a strong form of commitment. Syempre, sabi ko nga and only the universe truly knows, or God essentially only knows when a person has finally learned their lesson. And isa sa mga measure na masisigurado mo na hindi na yan yung pinaprocess natin na lesson is when you know na yung mga kung ano man yung mga ginagawa natin in the past are not the same things that you commit to right now. Like kung ano man yung mga kalokohan ko in the past, if I don't commit to those same experiences and hindi na yun yung mga nire-resolve ko na mga life lesson, that's a good measure. If kung sa iba mo na tinutuon yung energy mo, that's a good measure. But until it's there, it's lingering, and every single time that you are still when you tap into these experiences and you feel pain, you feel suffering, and there's really a good opportunity for you to really look into this. Look into it even more and focus on it and make sure that you genuinely gear towards that positive shift and change. Okay? Yun lang, and thanks for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay. Okay. So, may time pa ba okay. Oh gosh, naku po. Kasi nga, ha ha ha. Oof. Because may raffle tayo, no? So, medyo konti na lang yung time natin, pero so bibilisan ko na. But of course, before we continue, if you haven't watched our weekly tarot reading, grabe ang energy this week. So, para mas makapaghanda pa tayo, there are still 5 more days in this week. So, manood tayo ng weekly tarot reading natin and i-share din natin sa mga friends and family natin para mabigyan din sila ng fair amount of warning and to prepare even better. Yung impact essentially will become better. Hindi siya ganun ka parang, gulat na gulat. Okay? Also, it's our monthly raffle. So lahat po na nag-participate from last month's live session natin, you're all up for elimination. Mananalo tayo, may chance tayo to win prizes. We're gonna be giving away workshop passes, emotional healing, crystal work for modern living. And by the way, si Celestial Duce nagtuturo ng nagtuturo ng crystal work for modern living. He was feeling under the weather during last month's class. So lahat po ng mga nanalo din last month, you can go through this schedule, this month's schedule. So that's gonna happen the following Saturday. Yeah, the following this next Saturday, yung mga I'll send the invitation. It's via Zoom, so I'll send the invitation sa lahat ng mga nanalo last month. I'll resend the invite and new invites for Also yung mga grabe naman yung alam mo yung emotional healing nung yung mga binigay ko nakalimutan nila. And also so yung mga nanalo din ng emotional healing last month, I will resend yung mga invite ng natin. It's 9 in the morning pala ha. 9 in the morning. This Sunday 9 in the morning siya. And if you are also in doubt with the schedule, you can always visit our Facebook page because we send posters there, the poster ng mga schedule ng mga workshops. You can just go there and check the schedules. Nakalagay naman siya lagi doon. Okay, so you can check Instagram or Facebook as well. And when you visit, please make sure you like and you like the the page and or follow our page as well. Next tayo. Okay, so sabi naman ng ating next participant, birthday reading. Happy birthday, pero syempre bawal i-reveal kung sino. Okay? So, tingnan natin. So, sabi ko, nakaabot. Sabi niya, yay, mabuhay. Okay. So, birthday reading. Kung need ng aspect in life. Career. Career. Kasi tingnan natin sa career. Tingnan natin ng career. Okay, sige. Ayun na naman kayo, ha? Nakailang questions na naman tayo. Wala naman na nagtanong ng health. Parang last time may nagtanong ng health. Ngayon, wala na naman. So okay lang. Magkakasakit ba tayo? Ganun ba? Wala tayong masyadong worry sa health natin, ha? Grabe kayo. Tingnan natin yung natin, career daw. Sabi ng ating current participant. Okay. It's a ay nako, alam mo may theme talaga ang natin. May theme talaga ang ating session for tonight. Kung MMK episode to, pero sabi ko nga kapuso tayo, magagalit si Bessie. So MPK, pero hindi naman nagpapahula ng title lang So wala si MMK lang talaga nagpapahula ng title. Pag nagpahula tayo ng title for tonight, ang title natin intentions. Okay. Pati itong ating current participant, let's revisit our intention na naman. Okay? So, yung mga intentions natin talaga, it literally, alam mo, the mere intention natin, that's actually one of the strongest things to consider kung anong ima-manifest natin. Kasi kung maganda yung intention natin, maganda rin ang mamamanifest natin and vice versa. So kung hindi ganun kaganda yung intention natin, expectin din natin na hindi ganun din kaganda yung makukuha natin. Ganun lang din talaga. Not for anything else, and again, there's no judgment for this. It's a very good opportunity for us to really revisit all of our intentions kasi hindi hindi puwedeng hindi tayo tumitingin sa mga intention natin. Kasi hindi tayo puwedeng clueless nga, hindi tayo puwedeng naggugulat, bakit ganyan po yung mga nangyayari sa akin, ba't ganyan yung mga ano, okay. So first of all, and the reason why I'm saying yung mga intentions natin because yung na-invest natin na energy, and by the way, this is the very first major card for the night, but it's a major card yung na-invest natin, but it's the karma card, okay? It's the Wheel of Fortune. So karma is neither good or bad. It's the look at it this way. It's like the operating system. It's an operating system. It's an operating system na kung anong tinanim siyang aanihin. Okay? So hindi siya wala siyang kinakampihan na ano, di ba? Anything that we do, anything that we do. By the way, minsan iniisip natin, ang bait-bait ko naman sa work, ba't ganun? Pero hindi ako masyado when we talk about parang ang bait ko sa work o ginagalingan ko sa work, pero bakit sa ibang aspeto ng buhay parang hindi gano'n kaganda yung mga experience ko? I mean, kung kaninong buhay dapat hindi puwedeng alam mo yun, you just excel, you just become nice, kind, loving, hardworking sa isang aspeto ng buhay natin and the rest hindi. And you're equally gonna get it. So sabi ko nga look at it as if everything, lahat ng mga gusto nating i-manifest ng mga aspeto sa buhay natin. So let's put it this way, it's like our garden. Garden na pinalalago natin, bawat isang paso is a representation ng aspeto ng buhay natin. Career, love life, as a person, as a family member, lahat yan. So the more pots we have, the more roles we want to portray in our life that is a vital role sa buhay natin. So kung halimbawa, nilalagay lang natin pinakamagandang energy lang natin sa career, edi ang ganda ng pot of career, napakaganda. Pero tandaan mo, this is a garden. So imagine mo if there are 10 plants that you planted there and 1 out of 9 is essentially really good, soaring high, sobrang lagong-lago yung ating plant na yon, but there are 9 plants that are not doing well. Will you be 100% satisfied with that? So, this card is telling us na Oo nga. Oo nga, napakaganda ng ng mga plano natin, yung mga career natin, pero ano muna intention? Ano yung intention uli natin and why the karma card is reminding us na we have to be mindful kung ano yung mga intention natin, kung ano yung mga ini-invest natin, and ano yung mga balak din natin kasi eventually, it will keep up. It will definitely manifest and be in the surface as well. It will always be at the end of the day, it will answer many things. So, kasi this card is not just also, by the way, just it will be parang yung pinakaiisipin lang natin is what we are able to invest in a form of intention or kung ano yung remember as above so below, but this card is also referring to cycles. So ano muna yung mga cycles na ang dami na natin pinagdaanan in the past, in your career, about what are these cycles? What are yung mga paulit-ulit na lesson na kailangan nating matutunan pero hindi na naman natin natututunan uli. So in short, kung ito yung na-invest natin, whatever you're going through right now, kung baga hindi to strike one. Hindi to first time natin na-experience o hindi to first time sumagi sa isip natin o hindi. But then again, are we mindfully remembering all those? Are we mindfully telling ourselves, oh, alam ko naman ito yung lesson, ito yung ganito. But alam natin yung lesson, but are we acting on the change? Nagbago ba tayo? Are we also doing something to become accountable? I know that there are really plans in the future na you want for yourself. But remember na yung kapag yung mga plano natin sa future, yung mga gusto nating ma-manifest sa future natin, magsisimula muna yan sa mga intentions natin. And kung gusto nating makuha is that success in life, the truest core of that is trusting. Kung ano man yung mga plano mo sa future, do you trust that you're gonna achieve all of those? Do you trust that this is something that you're going to grow? Is it something that you're confidently going to choose na hindi ka magdududa, na hindi ka mag-worry, na hindi ka panghihinaan ng loob, etc. Or you're gonna question yourself? Kasi babalik at babalik yun dito. Kasi sasabihin sa'yo ng karma card that you had it coming. Kasi sabi ko na, you have to learn the lesson this time. That you have to go through this. You have to go through it with the best energies and the best commitment. And were you able to learn from the past lessons? Your current card is showing you that there are many things that you can do in the future. There are many blessings that you can subject yourselves to in the future. And in fact, you're already starting your planning right now. I know you're planning many things. Sinesecure mo na yung mga plano yung isa-isa. But remember, it's not a question if you can make it. But again, what goes through internally? Are we giving our very best para maging mindful tayo and aware of these things? Are we giving our best para lahat ng mga goals, dreams, aspirations natin in the future? It's going to give us that happiness and that fulfillment na hindi tayo magda-doubt and fear. Because tinan mo kung saan papunta siya, saan papunta yung mga plano natin. If hindi natin na-sort out ang mga kailangan, natutunan ang kailangan, it leads to this. Ang ganda na na-invest natin ng energy natin, but tinan mo, may mga dark cloud pa and ano. Tapos, I may not 100% comfortably say na I like this, but because hindi pa nangyayari lahat to, and we are in the process of working on improving our energy through mindfulness and awareness, pero the least thing you would want to happen is magugulat ka na naman, and then you're gonna be very, very critical sa sarili natin. And I know that feeling kasi ganyan ako sa sarili ko. And I've been giving that treatment sa sarili ko for a long time. And you know what? This leads, whatever you go through inside from within is a strong opportunity for you to emulate it externally as well. So the least thing you would want to happen is to mostly project many frustrations externally just because internally hindi mo siya ma-process. So that's also another good thing and another lesson that we really need to go through kasi hindi pwedeng we can subject ourselves with these frustrations and not address it, pero hindi natin napapansin na napoproject na natin yung frustration na yun externally. Babalik na naman tayo dito sa karma card because again, kung hindi na naman natin siya natutunan, and we are not able to genuinely learn and process them well, it leads to this. Tapos, this cycle will become a vicious cycle. So you really have to understand. Alam mo, ang theme talaga ng ng class, ng session natin for tonight is really the intentions. And tandaan natin, most especially kapag pag suki na tayo sa Tarot Tuesdays natin, tandaan natin na hindi lang ako nandito. And bakit paulit-ulit yung sinasabi ko na hindi na, because I'm telling you, simple lang ang dapat pag-iintindi natin sa mga life lessons natin. Ang mga sagot simple lang din, but we tend to complicate things. Just because we're scared, we are doubting, the fear of the unknown is there, and sometimes we're just too afraid to change. And I'm one of those. Before, I was so afraid to change. Okay, may mali sa akin, may kailangan baguhin, pero nakakatakot. Nakakatakot to change. And I'm telling you, as easy as being honest. Takot na takot ako maging honest. Imagine that. But now I realize that there's so much power in embracing truth. Honestly, there is. Because that's the key for you to discover how you're going to change if you're ready to embrace the truth and you're ready to see the beauty, no matter how others, no matter how challenging it is to embrace it, you have to appreciate the beauty of truth. So, for us to literally become very much assured na yung mga future plans natin magpa-pan out accordingly, favorably on our end, start now. Start trusting. Pupukpukin na kita. Kilala ko kasi to. Okay? So, all it takes is for us to really become very genuine with the learning process. Let go of the doubt and fear kung yun ang gusto mo. Kasi we cannot, para sabihin natin, I want to make it big out there. Pero hindi tayo ready to put ourselves out there and to become vulnerable and experience life and experience all these life lessons and challenges only for us to become better. Diba? We should be ready. We should be ready to change. We should be ready to learn. And sinasabi ko din yan kasi bagong treatment din yung hair ko doon sa ano. So thank you again, Fit and Form. Napakaganda nung binibigay ng treatment sa ano. Imagine how bouncy that is. Wow. Fit and Form. Salon yan ni Bessie. Oy, by the way, yung ano si Ibarat Maria Clara, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood sa GMA sa Telebabad, okay? Ay, primetime pala, primetime. Sa primetime yung ano natin. So, panoorin nyo si Dennis. Congratulations, by the way. So, yun. But, thank you again for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay? Ay, ang dami ng ano dyan. Hi, Master, long time no see. Hi, Joy. Oh my gosh. Konnichiwa from Japan. Buti nakahabol po ako. Naging busy lately. Actually, we took a pause last week because it's Navaratri. It's a 9-day Hindu festivity. Tonight is the 9th day. Today was the 9th day, and tomorrow yung pinaka-final. So talagang we really needed to focus because it's a time for devotion and prayers for us. And yun, thank you. Ayan. Thank you, lining ni Master. Ayan, love you. Tinan mo. Okay, kalma na. Okay. Kilala ko kasi ito. Okay? So, okay. But, teka, ang dami kasi nating prizes to be given away today, but sige na nga, one last. Okay, one last. Okay, isang ano lang. Tingnan natin. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ay! Anong tawag dito? Okay. So gusto ko lang pong sabihin na thankful po ako sa reading niyo nung May po kasi nung sinabi ninyo na mag-communicate kami ay ayun na parang walang commitment po pero may progreso po ang labo. Ngayon po ang ask ko lang regarding sa career po. Teka lang. Para ano nangyari din doon sa ano natin? Teka kasi. Sandali. Let me process this. Okay. So, wait lang. Okay, so I did a reading. Ni-reading ko daw siya nung May. Tapos parang okay. So, it feels like you're thanking me for a love reading. Pero dahil dun sa reading ko na parang malabo pala and you realize na malabo, gusto mo career na lang. Sige, career. Tingnan natin. Tingnan na. Career na lang po question ko. Di na PBB. Ikaw si PBB. Oo nga, PBB. Naalala ko na, si PBB Teens. Okay. Okay, sige, tingnan natin yung career. But then again, sabi ko nga, okay, hindi naman porke nagbago na tayo ng gusto nating goal, ang gusto nating malaman ay yung mga pang-ano natin, yung mga pang-career natin, hindi ibig sabihin, hindi na natin tataniman ng maigi yung love life natin, yung energy ng love life natin. Again, mindfulness is key. So, hindi po totoo na ang tao ay siniswerte sa isang bagay lang na parang, pag magandang love life, di masyadong career, you just need to realize remember, this is the garden. And what our intention is to grow everything. Kasi, meron ba nag-gardening sa atin na ang goal natin is, kung 10 plants ang itatanim ko sa garden ko, gusto ko yung 8 lang yung maganda, yung 2, hayaan kong hindi maganda. Wala naman yatang gumanon wala naman yata may ganung nag-goal, di ba? So, tingnan natin ang career. Okay, I'll get 3 cards for you. Okay, so, okay. Wow! You can never deny na alam mo, in terms of career, it literally looks like you're able to focus well in your career because you know what, to be honest, it's a very consistent answer. May konting warning lang ha. I know you're wanting to bag something. I'm starting to feel that you are wanting to gear towards either promotion or you want to really just focus on your career, but this is really more of giving more vibes and energy about promotion because of the consistency na nakikita ko. Meron lang akong very slight warning. So the invested energy natin is what a very fitting for a career question na nakuha natin ay coins. So yeah, so coins, every time we have coins, of course, it's ka-ching, but look at this. Look at the infinity sign over here that resonates the commitment of continuity, or the infinity sign being here literally resonates that there's really a strong commitment na you want to flourish this. And it's really good, no? So, and also, these are resonating mga plans na talagang goals, dreams, aspirations, nandyan talaga. So, klarong-klaro and really aligned. I just want to, and currently, I know if you're also, sabi ko nga, because ang nararamdaman ko dito, there are possibilities na you're wanting to bag some promotion or to climb the corporate ladder or to be very kumbaga very much focused in your career. You just have to be very mindful with some opportunities of, well, hindi naman mawawala yun, hindi lang siya basta not a cultural thing, or it's not just like sa parang unique siya sa ibang bansa about politics, but it's everywhere, most especially if you work with people. Okay, so ito lang, may warning lang tayo na there is a slight warning ng a little politics here and there. May parang there can be people who may be celebrating with you, with your career, with your success and achievements, but there are some that may not. I want you to just focus on the people who do, who celebrate with you. Huwag mong bigyan ng airtime yung iba, honestly. Huwag mong bigyan ng airtime yung iba. So, no matter, I will always say this, how others treat us is their karma. How we respond is definitely ours. Just focus on yourself. And you know what? Eventually, you're gonna get what you deserve. Look at this. This is the Ace of Coins. Like a blessing na dadating sa atin, makukuha natin siya. Only if you focus on yourself. Only if hindi tayo magpapadala on other people o kaya kung anong gustong gawin ng iba, let them do it, but focus on your own. The more you focus on your own, the more you focus on your career, all the more that you will manifest all these great things. Kasi in the end, eventually, it's gonna lead towards you din naman. Ayun. Ay, kung naman sa politics, kumalma nga o bawal pumatol, okay? So yun lang, so huwag papatol sa politics, huwag papatol sa mga intriga here and there. And I know it's tough, but kung gusto mong makuha yung mga pangarap mo sa buhay, you have to literally just focus on your own. Grow your skills. Ask your bosses how you can also assist you and help you in progressing. But definitely, maganda. I mean, consistently all throughout, puro coin. So yeah, if you're also looking for, if you're wanting to ask if this is gonna be fruitful pagdating ng end of the year, is it going to be a good news for you in terms of your performance? Of course, everybody knows and everybody agrees. Just stay away from things that will not help you and focus on the things that will. Okay? Yun lang, and thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay, so that's it for our session for tonight, and the reason why is because it's raffle time. So pasensya na, sabi ko nga, all in all, parang 5 lang yata yung nasagot ko. And di ba nga 9:04? 6 na yung pumasok. So sayang yung isa hindi na nakahabol. No? Pero actually, ang dami pang questions na pumasok after 4 minutes. Okay? After 4 minutes. So, make sure na bumalik kayo next Tuesday. Bumalik kayo next Tuesday so that you can also have a very good opportunity. Agahan natin. Para si Tita Sarita, 57 pa lang nagko-comment na. Tingnan niyo, mag-scroll kayo dyan. Tingnan mo, 8:57, nag-comment na kaagad. Di ba? So, ganun. Dapat first honor tayo. Okay? So, okay. So, dahil dyan, so mga gustong manalo ng raffle natin, kasi we're still gonna be giving away, ang dami nating prizes for tonight. Meron pa tayong bukod dun sa isang winner natin, ng South Sea Pearl na bracelet, merong isa pang one lucky winner of Crystal Abundance bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue. Okay, so meron tayong ang dami nating prizes to be given away. So kung gusto niyo sumali, pumunta kayo sa @Trimati Jewelry in Instagram, mag-share sa newsfeed or stories ng kahit anong pearls, and then please take a screenshot. And kung hindi pa tayo nakakapag-follow dun sa account, please i-follow muna natin yung Trimati Jewelry. So if it's your first time, you have to see 2 screenshots, yung nag-follow tayo and share tayo. So, teka lang. Also, we will be giving away, asan ba si So, anong tawag dito? Let's get muna yung winners from last time. Teka, that would be September. Ay, bali October winners tayo dapat. Ayun, okay. Teka lang. Okay. Oh my gosh. So it's a very generous night because there will be 5 winners of Crystal Work for Modern Living, and tatapatan na natin 'yan, 5 winners din ng ating emotional healing. So ang daming winners natin for tonight. Okay? So mag-send na kayo ng teka. So sa mga gustong manalo uli again sa raffle natin tonight, by the way, iba na naman yung raffle natin ng Crystal Abundance Bracelet is for the winner ng lahat ng viewers natin for tonight. Okay? Kasi yung mga entries natin for tonight, this is gonna be for November na kasi we started a new month, October na tayo. So pang November na itong mga entries natin. Lahat ng entries natin for tonight, yun yung makakasama sa monthly raffle na ang winners will be for November. Pero yung mga ira-raffle natin na mga workshop passes, these are mga September na mga live na ano natin, live na mga audience natin. Okay? So para makapag-ano tayo, para makapag-qualify tayo sa ating raffle for tonight, we're giving away 1,000 pesos worth ng Crystal Abundance Bracelet. Trimati Jewelry, pumunta tayo sa Trimati Jewelry and i-follow natin yung account and then mag-share tayo ng mga pearls and then pakisend po sa Facebook page yung ating yung mga screenshot natin and that qualifies as your entry. Okay? So, um, it's already 10:51. So, teka lang. Isa na natin ng in the next 2 minutes yung ating raffle kasi marami pa tayong raffle in a bit. So tingnan natin yung ano natin. Ayun, so first natin ang entry natin. So again, ilagay muna natin na to na pang November. November. So it's October ano ba ngayon? 4. So first, it's Gladys. My fellow Reiki Master Glad, siya yung kanyang first entry. Next. Aba. Si Tita Sarita. Very good. Next entry natin, si Tita Sarita, Zafra. Hello din sa Pamilya Zafra. Laging naka-tune in. Maraming salamat po. Sarita. Okay. So next, sino pa yung mga ano natin? Aba, dalawa lang, maglalaban lang. Sino na maglalaban? Ayun ba? Yung anak ko si Angelica, si Angel. Hello, see you. Oh yes, yan, nakuha na. Yan, pasok na si Angel. Yun. So far, 3 entries for tonight. Okay. Okay. So, sino pa? Sino pa yung sasali natin again? So, okay. Bigyan natin ng ano. Ay, sino to? Wait lang. Okay. So, again, yung raffle natin muna will be for the Crystal Abundance Bracelet. Kasi yan yung mga everyday ano natin. Yan yung every session natin. Yan yung instant winner natin. And then after that, magra-raffle na tayo ng 5 emotional healing winners, 5 crystal work for modern living, and then 1 final na ano natin, na pearl, na South Sea pearl. Oh my gosh, hindi siya fresh water, South Sea, just like this. So, this is South Sea, tsaka ganito. South Sea. Okay. So far, 3 lang yung entries natin. Uy, teka, may bagong pasok uli. Sino yung isa? Ay, aba, syempre hindi magpapatalo si My Sassy Box. Vanelli, ayaw paawat sa ano. Syempre, laban ng laban dahil di tayo pinalaki ng sex bomb, bumawi lang. Okay, entry number 4. Yan. Okay. Vanelli, huwag ka na mag-reply kasi hindi ako titigil mag-reply. Ang Facebook page kasi meron siyang gano'n, kailangan mag-reply. 'Pag hindi ka nag-reply, may scoring siya. So, so ayaw magpaawat ni Rere sa reply, 'di magre-reply pa rin ako. Kahit puro emoji na, labanan kami ng emoji. Okay, sige. Okay, so, aba ang kulit, tumawa pa, haha, o 'di hahaha din ako pala, kaka. Pinapababa mo yung score, gusto mong bumaba yung score ko sa ano, sa Facebook page. Na joke lang. Okay, so sige, one last minute for our entries for the 1,000 pesos worth Crystal Abundance bracelet. So don't forget, syempre, kung hindi pa tayo nakaka-follow kay Celestial Blue in Instagram and Facebook, and also Trimati Jewelry. Okay, Trimati Jewelry. Make sure na nag-follow tayo niyan. Okay. Uy, okay. May bagong pasok ba na ano? Okay, it's already 55. So as we speak, wow, ang tight ng laban natin, eh puro estudyante ko to, no. So for our entries for tonight, we have Glads, Sarita, and si Angel and Vanelli. So grabe, ang dami yun dyan, tapos wala masyadong sumali. Ang galing tuloy ng winners natin. Teka lang, ano nga, randomizer. Okay. Okay. Ayun. Okay. So again, for our initial raffle for the Crystal Abundance bracelet, meron lang tayong 4 na maglalaban. So it's Glad, Sarita, Angel, and Vanelli. So here we go. Ano ba yan? Ang suspense naman ito. Okay, tingnan natin yung winner natin for the Abundance bracelet. Let's see. Okay, and our winner ay, si Glads. Okay, galing mag-manifest. Congratulations, Gladys. And again, this is your entry. This is gonna be another entry for the monthly raffle natin this coming November. Okay? But dahil dyan, mag-proceed na tayo sa 11 more winners para sa ating okay, para sa ating mga winners participants natin nung full month of September. And actually medyo puro suki yun nandito. So alam mo, pag suki ka, rest assured, may malaki yung chance mong manalo. Okay. So we're giving away, first muna, we'll get 5 winners of emotional healing. Okay. So, and by the way, kapag nanalo na tayo, dahil 3 linggo lang yung meron for September, pag nanalo na tayo ng isa, yun na yun. Let's give chance to others. Okay? So, if you are able to watch last month, September, here is your chance. So first, emotional healing muna tayo. Emotional healing. Our first winner for emotional healing, and by the way, if naka-attend ka na nito, you can give this as a gift towards your friends and family. First winner natin for emotional healing class this Sunday, by the way, this Sunday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Alana De Jesus. Uy, first time. Okay, Alana De Jesus. Congratulations, Alana. And then, remove na natin yun kasi one chance lang tayo. Next, 4 more winners of emotional healing class. Here we go. Next winner natin ay... Next winner. Okay. Ay, yung anak ko si Jeff. Jeffrey Del Rosario. Okay, and naka-attend ka na, pero I'm pretty sure pwede mo i-give as a gift. Okay, next chance na. 3 more winners, emotional healing class. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ay, in fairness, si Tita Sarita, pero nanalo ka na nito last time. So, pwede kang mag-invite ng isa pa, Tita Sarita. Okay? Pwede kang mag-invite ng isa pa, friends or family, para sumama sa class na yan this Sunday. And then 2 more winners. Okay. Ay! Speaking, si Raven, yung magnanay, si Raven naman yung nanalo next. But, si Raven naka-attend na nito. So, pwede niyang ibigay yan as a gift. Last winner natin for emotional healing class. Here we go. Oops, sino pala to? We have, si Gladys uli. Syempre naman, naka-attend ka nito. But of course, you can give this as a gift. Okay, so let's remove that na in our list. Ngayon naman, crystal work for modern living. So 5 winners again tayo for crystal work for modern living. Here we go. Crystal work, let's see. Sino ba yung winner? Sino yan? Ay, si Vanelli. In fairness kay Vanelli. Nararamdaman kong gusto mo i-manifest yung ano. Ay, teka, nanalo ba si Vanelli kanina? Ay, iba pala yung ano niya. Okay, sorry. Vanelli Santos. So kung hindi ka pa nakaka-attend nitong Crystal Work for Modern Living, you can attend that or you can give it as a gift. Okay, pala ka. Hulog pa. Okay, 4 more winners. Okay, ramdam ko yan. Gusto mo yung pearl, no? Grabe ka. But may winner ka rin naman. Next. Si Angelica Mabasa. Si Angel, I think, hindi ko alam kung naka-attend ka na nito. Pero kung hindi pa, okay, very good. Pero kung naka-attend ka na, pwede mo ibigay as a gift. Okay, 3 more winners. Next, crystal work for modern living. So if you want to know how the crystals work, about the Princess of Mega World, Rain Zafra, ay alam ko hindi ka pa naka-attend nito. Sa pagkakaalam ko. At least, di ba? Nanalo ka, Rain. 2 more winners, crystal work for modern living. Here we go. Next, we have... Sino to? Ay, si Julie. Kasama si Ann. Si Julie. Okay. You can learn with Julie. And one last winner, crystal work for modern living. And then, eto na tayo sa finals. Let's see. One more winner for crystal work for modern living. Ay, si Vanelli uli, pero nanalo na siya kanina. So, one more. Let's see. Okay. Ay, si Julie uli. Naku, tumitindi na laban dahil sa South Sea Pearl Bracelet. Let's see. Si Raven uli. Pero nanalo na si Raven. So, kasi sila kasi ang mga suki every Tuesday. Kaya nga sabi ko, the more consistent you are and just watching, ang dami nating prizes na pwedeng mapalalunan. Okay? Ay, si Princess of Mega World ulit. But of course, nanalo na siya kanina. So, isa pa. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Ay, si Rain uli. Okay, ang dami kasing entry ni Rain. Okay. Okay, alam mo, tumitindi pakonti yung yung para lalaban dun sa ano. Si Tita Sarita uli, but you already won sa so, Nako, patindi na ng patindi. Nako, parang makikita mo na kung sino yung mananalo ng Pearl. South Sea Pearl Bracelet. Ay, si Regine Erasga. Yun, so si Regine Erasga, siya yung ating final winner para sa Crystal Work for Modern Living. And now finally titignan ko nga yung mga may mga repeating pa dito eh. Teka, alam mo, tanggalin ko nga muna din dito si Ay, alam mo, hindi ko natatanggalin kasi magiging obvious. Tingnan lang natin kung ito na. Finally, ito na yung winner natin. Pag tinanggal ko kasi obvious na lang tanggalin na lang natin ang tanggalin isa-isa. Okay? Pag yung mga repeating na names. Pero, ito na yung ating South Sea Pearl winner for this month. So, actually, parang dalawa lang yung pinaka dyan. Pero tignan natin. Kasi iba repeating yung names eh. Tingnan mo si Raven sana to. Ba't nanalo na si Raven? So, remove natin isa. So, nako. South Sea Pearl up for grabs. Okay, let's see. Naku, si Julie, naku, dahil ba't nanalo na si Julie kanina, si Ann. Naku, tingnan natin kung sino yung winner ng South Sea Pearl. Okay, let's see. Oh, alam mo, it's meant. Congratulations, Gail Echeverria. You are our winner of our South Sea Pearl bracelet courtesy of Dramatic Jewelry. Congratulations, South Sea Pearl. Okay, Gail. Okay. So, I will contact you later on, and sa lahat ng mga winners natin, you will be receiving yung ating mga vouchers and yung ating mga yung ating invites for the Zoom. And remember, lahat po ng mga from last month's emotional healing and crystal work for modern living, you are also still invited for this batch. So, I will send and resend the invites. But for now, thank you again everybody for continuously supporting and watching Tarot Tuesdays. Continuously magbigay tayo ng marami pang time sa Tarot Tuesdays natin kasi continuously magbibigay pa kami ng maraming prizes for everybody na lahat talagang sumusuporta. So maraming salamat po. Do not again forget to watch our weekly tarot reading and like, share, and subscribe na our YouTube channel para mas marami tayong energy to share for everybody. But for now, thank you so much again, everybody. This has been Marky Mendoza. Keep trusting the process, everybody. Matulog na tayo. Maraming energy dahil this week is gonna be a tough one. Panoorin yung weekly reading para gabayan tayo ng ating energies for the week. So, good night po sa inyo lahat. Namaskaram. Salamat po. I'll see you next Sunday and Tuesday ulit. Good night po.